Hi guys, Dan here from Canada Abroad, and thanks so much for tuning in. Today we are just bringing you the latest Express Entry draw results. For today, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada handed out a total of 4,750 invitations to apply. And of course, this did mean that the CRS score did come down, albeit it was less of a decline than we have seen in previous draws. So instead of the between 4 and 6 points that it usually comes down, it only came down by 2 points. So the score that you had to have for this draw was 494 or higher. And the tie-breaking rule that they implemented for this draw was June 6th, 2022. So of course the tie-breaking rule only applies if you had 494 exactly, but if you had 495 or higher, then it doesn't matter when you created your profile as long as it was in at the time of the draw. Now, as we've seen, the score is coming down slower and slower because there's a lot more people sitting in the 490s, the 480s, and the 470s than there was up in the 500s. Now, if you are worried about your score, then some good news for 2023 is we are going to see some targeted draws. And while this could be, potentially bad news for some people, for others, they could get picked based on their work experience, even if their CRS score is not as high as others. So we might see in 2023 that some people with lower scores are going to benefit from these targeted draws. And also, like we talked about in our last video, if you haven't seen it, then you can go and view it. There's going to be a lot more provincial nominations being handed out in 2023. So that means a lot more people are going to benefit from those 600 extra points as well. So if your score is too low right now, it's maybe not too bad of a situation. 2023 could have a few options for you to get chosen with a lower score. Or you can always look at ways to increase your score through increased language tests, additional education, and work experience. But thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with the latest Canadian immigration news and updates.